The natural environment is very giving. Every day, humans take advantage of resources from nature to meet their daily needs, including fresh air, food, and clean water. When humans take only what they need, nature replenishes these resources and life is sustainable. However, if the natural environment is pushed beyond its limits, because humans use resources too quickly, introduce pollutants into the environment, or destroy nature in a pursuit of more economic and social prosperity, then nature has a hard time keeping pace. In this lesson, we will take a look at a concept called sustainable development and how it can only occur within the limits of the environment. The World Commission on Environment and Development came out with a report in 1987 called Our Common Future. This report is often referred to as the Brundtland Report and is credited with coining the term sustainable development, which is defined as development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. This sounds like a very responsible concept. Most people want to preserve all that is good in the natural environment so their children and grandchildren can benefit from its rich resources. This also sounds like a very simple concept. If each human being only uses what he or she needs for survival, then the natural environment can keep giving back, and essentially, humans and the environment can live in harmony for many generations to come. However, the concept gets muddied when we consider the fact that life is not only about survival. There are economic and social needs that must be met, and these needs impact the environment's ability to sustain itself. For example, if we look at the economy, we see that it is dependent on society for things such as labor and a market to exchange goods and services. We also see that both the economy and society are dependent on the environment. This is because the environment provides them with raw materials such as food, clean air, and fresh water, as well as natural resources such as timbers and fossil fuels. The economy, society, and the environment must work together, and they have done so for centuries. However, due to increasing social and economic demands, there are ever-increasing demands placed on the environment that are stretching the environmental limits of our planet. Environmental limits can be defined as the point beyond which the environment exceeds its ability to provide essential resources. An increasing demand that pushes the environment to its limit is the growing world population. The steadily increasing number of people that inhabit planet Earth presents a growing demand for goods and services from industry and business. This in turn leads to the depletion of natural resources and an increase in pollution, making it more difficult for the natural environment to sustain itself. The growing population also demands more land be cleared to make room for living area and farmland. This results in an altering of previously undisturbed land, such as forests and wetlands. Forests are important ecosystems that provide habitats for biologically diverse plants and animals. Forests also play a role in the water cycle and climate stability. Wetlands are natural water filtration systems that remove pollutants flowing through them and provide humans with fresh water. When these types of natural ecosystems are destroyed to meet human needs, the environment is pushed beyond its limits and environmental sustainability is challenged. So we see that the ultimate goal of sustainable development is to ensure that our economy and society work within the limits of the natural environment so that human needs can be met not only in the present, but also for future generations. Let's review. The Brundtland Report is credited with coining the term sustainable development, which is defined as development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. For sustainable development to be successful, the economy, society, and the environment must work together. However, increasing social and economic demands stretch the environmental limits of our planet. Environmental limits can be defined as the point beyond which the environment exceeds its ability to provide essential resources. For example, the steadily increasing world population presents a growing demand for goods, services, living space, and farmland. These needs lead to the depletion of natural resources, the destruction of ecosystems, and an increase in pollution, making it harder to achieve environmental sustainability.